Our team consists of 5 mechanical engineering students from The Ohio University in Athens, Ohio. Our team, from left to right, includes Logan, Al, Blake, Emily, and Mason. For our senior design project, we chose to help Passionworks Studio, a local art studio which employs artists with wide-ranging physical and mental disabilities. The organization focuses on producing creative and vibrant pieces of art which can be sold to the public. Passionworks Studio is part of a larger program called APCO, which stands for Advocacy, Training, Careers, and Opportunities. The group functions as a training center for adults with developmental disabilities. One of Passionworks' best-selling pieces of art is the Passion Flower. These pieces, made from recycled materials, are produced in many different fun shapes and sizes. The process which we were tasked with improving was the creation of the stamen of the flower. The stamen is the center portion of the flower, which consists of thin, curled strands of metal. This process is currently contracted out due to the inherent danger of producing the stamen by hand. The scissors and sharp metal edges are not safe for artists with disabilities, and the process is very tedious. First, we will give you an overview of the current process for creating the stamen of the flower. To begin, the artists receive blank pieces of aluminum which are recycled from a local newspaper printing facility. The metal is then individually painted by hand by the artists. Each artist is allowed to be creative, which ensures that each passion flower is truly one of a kind. After the large sheets are painted, they are cut into smaller pieces needed to create the stamen. These pieces are then sent away to be cut by hand by an outside source to become the stamen of the flower. Each of the 22,000 passion flowers which have been sold today have been produced in this fashion, a costly and time-consuming process. This video shows one of the Passionworks staff members cutting a stamen by hand. The process is sped up to be shown in its entirety. In total, the cutting took nearly 4 minutes for someone who has had a large amount of experience cutting stamens. Wendy is shown in the video and estimates she alone has had to create roughly 5,000 stamens in the past years while working for Passionworks. The main concern about creating the stamens by hand is the safety risk involved with using scissors and holding the sharp metal with your hands. Other concerns include the length of time required, the need for outside help, poor curl quality, inconsistent results, and the stress put on the hands and body after prolonged cutting. The main purpose of our project will be to eliminate these concerns, all while engineering a device which will create a new job for the workers with disabilities. Creating jobs will help ATCO and Passionworks fulfill their mission while also saving time and funds. From the beginning, we understood that our design needed to focus on safety and ease of use. We worked through main design ideas and selected the design seen below. Here's a picture of the final product, which we have tested and proven to meet the needs of our customer. It is important to also begin by noting many of the safety features and design principles which will allow users of most capabilities to use the machine safely. First, one of the main safety features is the safety shield. This shield is located on the top of the device to guard the blade as it moves through its range of motion. Since the blade is always against the shield, it is impossible for the user's fingers to enter the path of the blade, minimizing any chance of getting cut. A second feature is the movable carriage which holds the workpiece as it is cut. The carriage holds the aluminum in place while using magnets and increments automatically, ensuring the user's hands are not near the aluminum while it is being cut. A final feature which makes the device much more user-friendly is the ergonomic handle, which rotates as the lever is pulled, reducing any strain on the user's hands. The handle is at a level which can easily be utilized from a seated or standing position, which is important for artists of varying disabilities. The following clips illustrate the new process for creating a stamen using our design. First, the aluminum is loaded into the carriage and the door secured by concealed magnets. Second, the carriage is pushed to the blade using the carriage handle so that cutting can begin. Next, the user begins to move the blade up and down. The carriage advances automatically so that the curls are created during each motion. The width of the strip can be easily varied between production of stamens by adjusting the bolt at the right side of the screen. Once all curls are completed, the user releases the handle and removes the nearly completed stamen. Lastly, the release knob on the far right is pressed and the carriage can be returned to its initial position.
push down the handle and pull it right out, and you're good to go. Good work.
Isn't that great?
Let me roll it up for you.
The main reason for putting one of our individuals to work, whereas before we had to do it by hand, a non-disabled person. So this will employ several individuals that can do this job, and that's what we're all about. Plus the time savings, and they look wonderful, more uniform than when we had to obviously do them by hand. So we're very happy with it, and we can't wait to get our individuals on it and start working.